He's the man with a plan, got a counterfeit dollar in his hand. He's Mr. Know-It-All. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Welcome to the Beef Sector, where we talk about each other. That's what the Beef Sector is. So don't be surprised when the people are talking about the same people every day. The focus is on the Beef Sector. And guess who made the front line on today? Hi, Sharon Morrison. Marissa Chateau. Dog Liquor. I am Miss Ricks and Prima Wanda. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl Burnett. Gwen W. I am Miss Red. How y'all doing? Toontown Old 63. How you doing, brother? For it is the love of money. People, Jay Wilson over there today, he's over there giving Miss W the blues because apparently she is asked at some point in some video for $1,500, or she's attempted to raise $1,500 on YouTube. This Negro, we'll use the kinder language. This Negro, this African American bald-headed gentleman, has got the audacity to bring up this woman asking for $1,500 for whatever the reason is, right? Was it even a month and a half, 6 weeks ago that he brought his ass on here with all of his personal bills one day, apparently raised money for his gas, his lights, his electricity, his phone bill, and then had the audacity to come back the following day and ask his subscribers for $3,000 because he lost his job 1 hour ago. The nerve. Nobody begs like that boy, right? There is a science to begging, honey. This boy has been begging on here, and he always acting like, oh, I don't do it for, no, he said he do it for the money. Everything's for the money. Everything's for a coin. He's beefing for dollars. Money, money, money. Some people got to have it, honey, right? And now he wants to get Miss Dovey over there and start fucking with her. Pay attention, Jay Wilson. When you fuck with that woman last time, when you start putting your nasty feet in her business and her event or her attempt to have an event, was it 2 days later, girl, that all hell broke loose on your ass? You don't know nothing about these voodoo women, honey. She's a black magic woman. She might just put a spell on you. I'm just saying, hi, Miss Dovey. I'm talking about you for a minute. I just want to make a point. Why is it that she can't raise money for whatever reason, but you can? And another question is, why is it that this dude can go over there and ask people all of the most intimate details of their life? But when a kind soul like me comes over there and asks him a couple of questions, he got no answer. Everything is none of your business. It's not your business. It's not your business. Well, how can you say it's not your business? It's not your business. And then you come on here and you want to know every detail of somebody else's business. Girl, he is just as offensive as he always is, honey. So here's the word for the day. When you watch the news and you see Anderson Cooper or Wolf Blitzer or, I don't know, The View, when these people are asking questions of their guests, right, of the people they are interviewing, the guest is not expected to ask them personal questions about themselves. Why? Because they are professionals, correct? Here in the beef sector, we are all the same things. We're all just bloggers, right? So one vlogger, one set of rules doesn't apply for one vlogger and then not apply for the other vlogger. You sitting up here like you have a right to ask all these personal questions of people's lives, but then you don't give no details about all the shit you got going on. And it seems to be a big old stinky pile of shit that you have going on, girl. We can start off by this relationship. In this last thing that he did, which I just stumbled onto a little tiny piece of it, girl, he kind of said, oh, there's somebody here. There's somebody here. So what's that supposed to mean? We supposed to get excited now? You think, you have a new boyfriend? Are you trying to hint that Mark is possibly there? Oh, the dog. There's TVs in every room, and there's somebody here. What does TV in every room got to do with who is there? If there's somebody there, nigga, just say who it is, girl. Right? When I try to ask you questions, just simple questions, girl. Did you have weight loss surgery? Click. You off. I said, okay, girl, you don't want to answer that? Do you have a job? Oh, you're rude. You're rude. I'm gonna say, well, goddamn. If you have your whole show is asking people the intimate details of their lives, shouldn't they be able to ask you something about yours? I mean, you have so much going on, girl. And how do you have enough nerve to complain about somebody else asking for money when that's the reason you're here? You said it no less than 3,000-4,000 times, girl, that you're here and the coin is what keeps you here. And you're beefing for dollars. So you're just going out there fucking with people so you can get some money, right? This is your character, girl. And I'm in a total agreement with Martin, honey. I believe you should be judged by the content of your character. Jay Wilson, the content of your character. You're still over there picking on Dovey. You still want to run your mouth every time you get a chance about Rico. Pay attention, people, to the kind of people he goes after. You see, a lot of people don't understand what a bullying spirit is. Correct? Why do you feel that you're entitled to ask this woman anything about her event, about her children, about her house, about how she pays her bills? How come, Jay Wilson? It is a basic disrespect. Now you over there saying, oh, she said, somebody said they better than her. Jay Wilson, you may feel like you better than somebody. Girl, you ain't better than nobody, bitch. Anytime a grown ass nigga gonna take 5 goddamn degrees, fuck off 15 years of their life, girl, and they still working temp agency at 55 years old, girl. We're gonna stop saying 52 because I believe you're a liar. If you lie about everything else, why would you tell the truth about your age? You are an abject failure, your own goddamn self. So in order for you to feel worthy or to feel big, you got to come over here and pick on these people like Dovey and people. Please don't take this as an insult to you. I'm not saying that you're easy marks or anything like that, but you can pay attention to the kind of people he goes after over and over and over and over again. He ain't gonna come to no man, bitch. See, there's a whole lot of man in me, girl. Yeah, there's a lot of hoe too, but there's a whole lot of man in me, girl. She don't want that. She blocks me and she mutes me, right? Why? Because I asked her a question. Why? Wouldn't it just be simpler just to ask her the goddamn question and move on? Jay Wilson. Today's the 7th, girl. Today's the 7th. How you doing on them bills, bitch? I don't see no lot of money coming over there, girl. You claim it ain't about the money, but you know that's the only reason you're on here. Right? Mortgage due. Say you got a gas bill too. Telephone disconnect. Girl, you waiting on your next paycheck. Talk about that, nigga. No, you can't ask him nothing about that. We are equals. We're all vloggers, honey. So if you want to get your nasty, funky ass, crusty ass feet in everybody else's life, then you have to open yourself up and let them treat you the exact same way because you are equal. And she ain't got, you girl, don't nobody think you better than shit, Jay Wilson. They think you're a fucking idiot. That's why you got your ass over here on YouTube at your age, still begging, bitch. How y'all doing today? Ooh, a lot of people in here. Hi, Cheryl Burnett. Did I speak already? Mm-hmm. It was for the love of money. I think that's where I left off at. Who's here? We about to whack. Same old one, child. The arch nemesis. That is the Professor Moriarty. Right. She got a lot of nerve, child. And this is what she calls her show. Her show is coming over here and digging into people's business who he feels like he can dominate, right? But when we get to the real questions, right? Tell us, how did it feel, Jay Wilson, when them people cause you to lose your job, girl? You ain't said nothing about it. How does it feel to be on your own like a rolling stone? Well, tell us about Mark. Did you and Mark break up, girl? Right? I mean, you're asking these people all about their children and all their various beefs and their arguments, and you are worried about their bills and how they pay their bills, and you calling them all liars. But I mean, isn't that the pot calling the kettle beige, girl? I mean, you are the primary liar on here. You're the fakest person on here, Jay Wilson, right? I'm just saying. I'm just asking. What y'all think? I love your thoughtful analysis. Thank you, LT. That boy's over there. He over there 2.5 hours asking these people these questions like he is goddamn Oprah Winfrey or somebody. No, they wouldn't do that to Oprah because she's a professional interviewer. They come there to be interviewed, Jay Wilson. It is not the same with you. You're just a vlogger, girl, right? You don't take no degrees, no training. You just click on the button. How do I start my YouTube channel? And you click on that, and they say, click on this. And then you click on that, and then you click on about 3 things, girl, and you live on YouTube. It's called YouTube. That means they're all the same, you, right? So where did you put yourself in the position where you can sit back in judgment over other people? Where did that come in at? I don't understand it, girl. But you would never ask questions about anything about you unless you get caught in something. You got to catch them with everything, girl. Right? Can we get the full reveal at least, Jay Wilson? Because you bragged and you act like you had this big reveal coming and you had lost all these 65 pounds and all that. You can't lose 65 pounds in your face, Jay Wilson. All we can see is, girl, we can see a little bit more of your neck, and we see the fat is gone from here. Now, was that water weight? That's what they're saying, girl. I'm still not convinced that you didn't have something done to your big ass, because it seemed to go away when you went on this trip, and then you came back. When you disappeared, you came back, it was gone, right? So I am still not convinced. But I'm just saying, what can you tell us at least what happened with that? Can you stand up now and let us see your body? Let us see it without the waist trainer. We don't want to see nobody. I can do that. I can do that. See, I can do like this. Right? How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Look at that. Look at that. I'm good. I'm fine. That's not even with the waist trainer on, people. I'm good. I'm fine. Except you do wear a waist trainer, don't you, Jay Wilson? So stop calling people liars, okay? Let's leave that for the non-liars, the people who take pride in not lying and telling the truth. But for a habitual liar like you to be coming here calling people liars and have the audacity to talk about somebody begging, girl, you of all people. When you came on asking them about $3,000, and girl, I have to be clear. Because he said somebody gave him $3,000. Don't just buy that because he said it, girl. It's more than likely they didn't give him no goddamn. He said, I said, you asked them people for $3,000 yesterday. He said, yeah, I did. I'm real. I told him I need it. It ain't no dry begging. It's wet begging. I said, Jay Wilson, you asked those people to give you $3,000, and what did he say? Yeah, and they did, and they gave it to me, and there was no evidence of them giving it to you, right? We didn't see in any super chats representing no $3,000, girl. And you'll say the Cash App, you got that in Cash Apps, but we don't know that. Plus, you had people in there baiting like they were giving you $500 donations, which was only priming the pump. We even heard that out of your own goddamn mouth. So that was also a lie. Girl, did you get $500? I mean, why don't you just try to be a more honest person, Jay Wilson? Why don't you just try it, girl? It's easier to tell the truth than to lie. Lie. But to add injury to insult, girl, is when you now you don't know. We don't know if Jovi got witch powers or not. You know, Jovi say she can conjure and work roots and all that, and we don't know. All we know for sure is when you start fucking with her, your whole life fell to shit in 3 days. Your whole life fell to shit. Now you crawling, trying to scratch your ass back on the scene, right? But you don't know what kind of woman. What I mean, we still don't understand why everything just fell apart like that, girl. Why your man gone? Why you done lost your job? We don't understand. Now all of a sudden you got a dog to try to hold on to a man. All the things that happened to you, right? We never got any resolution there, girl. But all we know is you was fucking with Dovey, and then we also recognize that when you took your foot off of Dovey's neck, girl, that's when all the shit stopped happening, right? Because that incident 3 months ago, 2 months ago, it caused you to take all of your videos down, right? I'm just saying. You had to take them all. You never brought them back. Why didn't you bring them back, girl? Because even though people will say, well, those are old videos, I won't make no money because all he cares about is money. It is still a trail, right? So even if you get 20 people here and somebody watched an old video, there's 30. But when you add up 1,000 videos, girl, it turns into half your check. And since we know all you care about is money, why didn't you bring your videos back? We're still waiting. And why, when YouTube took your videos down 2 months before that, why didn't they get those back? Right? So now, Jay Wilson, we're waiting for the 31st, because on the 31st, they're going to reveal everybody's numbers, the real numbers. That means you can't go in there and try to hide from whatever that place is that reports everything. He said, oh, I took it down. I took it down. Girl, you Jay Wilson. People said that you are at about 5,000 people. And you over there bitching and making a noise about people's numbers. 5,000 people. Jay Wilson. That's what I had in the first month that I came here, girl. You keep starting over and over, starting all over again. It's gonna be rough, but I pray that the Lord will help you make it. How you doing, Deanna Irving? We ain't spoken in a while. I got to come over there and see you. Elnor. Who's beefing for dollars? Miss J. Wilson, she thinks she's a goddamn Oprah Winfrey or somebody. She can go over there and give interviews and things. And she can get all up in everybody's life. She got something to say about every individual's life, right? But she ain't telling you a goddamn thing about her own motherfucking life. Every time I go over there, I only ask you some questions, girl. They're reasonable questions. There's nothing extraordinary about my questions, girl. You can't answer one goddamn question because everything, oh, it's not your business. You brought it up. You put it on YouTube. You put it on YouTube. This thing, because people want to use their channel because this is YouTube and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do on their channels, girl. That does not give you license to go and take in their life and then twist it and turn it and making it something ugly because they put it on YouTube. Nigga, it's called YouTube, right? If I want to share my travels on YouTube, bitch, that's what I'm going to do. But it's always these motherfuckers who come on here like you, girl, who's talking about, oh, it's come on YouTube and we going to talk about it. We going to. Why are you talking about it? You're the one making a big deal out of every goddamn thing, girl, where people can't even be comfortable and coming on and putting it on their own channels, right? And why are you picking on these people who I know? I'm not saying that you guys are nobody's less than nobody, honey, but I know you consider these people easy targets. Rico and Dovey and all these kind of people. I don't know, Chopper or whoever the hell you always go picking on them, girl, right? You have a bullying spirit because you're such an insecure piece of shit. Right? I never see you actually have a beef with somebody who can hold their own with you. Right? And when they do come to you, you turn your microphone all the way up. You turn your live stream all the way up. You put your mouth right here, and you just overtalk and scream at them, girl. That's what you do. And when they say something or they attempt to say something, then you mute them. You mute their mics, or you erase them, or you block them, girl, before they even say anything. You will go on and on and on disputing what they said. But the fact of the matter is, they never said anything. They're just screaming and hollering, trying to get a word in edgewise, girl. So I haven't figured out the mystery of why people even go over there and fuck with you. I will. They may just found that just an easy way to get online because you let anybody on there, right? Because basically you don't have any content, professor, right? So you just going off of what they say, correct? Then you're digging and digging and digging, bitch. But I see through you, Jay Wilson. I have seen through you since the time I met your sorry ass, girl. I saw through you, Jay Wilson. And I was correct. Well, that's what he came on with, the beefing for dollars. That's what he came on with, right? He ran scam after scam after scam. I would still love to see some of these black colleges who you said the people supposed to give you their money, and then you're going to take half of it, and you're going to get the rest of it to the school. Can we get a list of those schools and a number we can contact to verify that you actually gave even $1 to any black college? Right? When he first came on, one of his first schemes, he said that he was paying people bills. This is at a time when he was facing foreclosure, right? He had no job again. He come here talking about, we raising money because Miss Minnie behind in her light bill. But I can't tell you her real name. I can't say who it is. I said, well, baby, you want me to give you money for somebody's bills and we can't know who the person is? Oh, I got to protect their privacy. I got to protect it. My girl, we would love to be able to help somebody if they're in a struggle. Where do you come in? Right? So that's the first way he cheated people out of their money, right? He moved on from that when he heard about the Cash App Palooza, right? Well, actually, the real scam, his real original plan was, he came on here like he was a preacher man, right? So on Sunday, he would go on and he had a license to beg because he's never been able to make it in ministry, although that's what he claims he's trained in. So in his mind, he's a pastor because of his YouTube channel. So in other words, if I want to be a pastor, I can just change my name on my channel to Pastor Timothy Blaine. This is after 5 degrees, girl. They're picking on that woman, but you don't know if that woman got powers or not, honey. She might be putting some chicken feet and some frog lips, stirring them up in the pot, girl. Just stirring them up, child. He think he got the power because he got that big mouth. He think he got the power. You don't know what the hell happened there, girl. All we know is that whatever happened, you got off that woman's back. And now we see that you crawled your black ass back on. So you haven't had enough yet, Jay Wilson. What's going to be next to happen to you, bitch? You like to take the licks and act like nothing happened. All the jobs you lost. You never even told us what happened with the prep people. You ain't told us shit, right? You go on like it never happened. You never said anything about these people. You got 200 people calling your hospital to get rid of your ass. I see you left that dude alone too. So you got to be knocked upside your head, right? My grandmama used to tell me, he said, baby, to call some people, God can use a feather, just a little feather. Others, it takes a brick. Oops, upside the head. Let's get it on upside the head. There she go. There she go. Upside your head. Cause she's a brick. Ow. She my time. She just letting it all hang out. Brick. Bitch need a brick upside her head, girl. So we're going to watch and listen, Jay Wilson. We're going to see if the spiritual universe is really active on your ass, or somebody stirring up the pot, girl. Because you sure backed up off Miss Dobie, didn't you? Girl, you were taking lick. So you finally shut your goddamn mouth, and then you took off, and then it disappeared for 3 weeks, girl. Wasn't even man enough to face the music, girl. All of a sudden, you got to go to the gym. Ain't that a bitch? Then he comes on talking about, oh, I go to the gym. I go for 45 minutes. Does that include the shower when you get there, getting undressed and all that? So you actually work out 30 minutes, girl. So you telling us you lost 65 pounds, and basically it's not even 6 days. You said you went for 6 days and you lost 65 pounds, right? But you was only in there for 30 minutes. So really about 3.5 hours. You actually worked out approximately 3.5 hours in that week that you say you lost all this weight. 3.5 hours, you lost 65 pounds, right? Everybody's stupid. When you stood up with Wolverine last weekend, you looked exactly the way you did in Atlanta. Ain't lost up. You were a big boy then. You was a big boy now. You're my babies. You're not daddy's little girl. Ha 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 ha. Well, I knew people that if I went over there to Jay Wilson page, I would have some content for today, right? She is my favorite girl. We used to say that back in the late 70s, girl. Always girt, a girt. Well, the gay men's language is not, that their slang is not much different than black women's slang. In fact, even white people, white gay men will tell you that they got a lot of their honeys and their miss things and all that kind of stuff. It came from black women. So we have a same kind of sauciness. Did y'all see Jay Wilson? Wait a minute. Did y'all see him when he tried to recite Maya Angelou about it being haunty? About him having diamonds in his thighs and all this shit, girl. He did it in the nude. And girl, I can't imagine something less sexy than that boy's body. With them blotches, you see the sunline, girl, that's chest like he ain't never been outside before, child. And them ugly little curly things all on his chest. And you talk about somebody begging, girl. A 60-year-old bitch girl doing striptease. I don't need the money. They said you were begging for money, Dobie. You was begging for money. Girl, I sat up there. I said, Lord have mercy. Of all the people on this planet, talking about somebody begging, girl. Pastor Jay Wilson equals Judas. He does kind of look like, remind you of an asparagus, doesn't he? You love my commentary? I ain't the only one to hate that motherfucker. And then he over there, he always tells all of his guests, people who stupid never go over there. Well, y'all not stupid, whatever. It's YouTube, honey. He always telling him, a lot of people don't like you. What's Kenola? A lot of people don't like you. A lot of people don't like Vivian. And a lot of people don't, girl, none of them compare with how many people don't like your ass. Why y'all telling people a lot of people don't like them, girl? A lot of people don't like everybody. A lot of people didn't like Barack Obama, bitch. Oh, they don't. I don't care that they don't like you. They don't like, no, Miss Thing, we don't like you. Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, let's have another powwow. I think I'm in a mood to come over and visit. I've got questions. I've got questions, Jay Wilson. Bitch, do I ever have questions, girl? From the rooter to the tutor. How y'all doing tonight? Did you see how fat his arms? Ooh, I wanted to see them ankles. I can't. Nothing gives it away more than them ankles. When you see an elephant, he got them great big old feet, right? Because he's so big, girl, and he has to carry around a whole lot of weight. When I saw Jay Wilson's ankles, girl, that tells you that boy is struggling, honey. He couldn't even lace his shoes up. He was all wide out, right? So when you see them ankles, you know you can guess his weight. Correct? If you go to the circus, they'll show you somebody's ankle, you can guess their weight by their ankles. Right? So she holding her breath in and leaning over a Wolverine, right? So we get like that. That's your big reveal. Your big reveal is that long, right? Because he's holding his stomach in and probably wearing like a waist trainer. Because nothing else is going to explain it. Although, I mean, crack is an answer. Crack will take it off fast, honey. We don't know what the hell's going on in that house, child. We know sometimes she's coming on here speeding like a dervish. So she's probably abusing diet pills, starving herself, girl. Starving yourself for what? To hide behind the camera? You ain't going nowhere. Nobody wants your ass. Come on, Beanie. Hold it. Come on. I understand, baby. The kids are out there. Mm-hmm. He really gets going when the kids are out there because they the kids are rambunctious. Be quiet. They're getting on the elevator. Hold on. Did you see them arms? Lord have mercy. Mm-hmm. If you pay attention, people, you'll be amazed at the nerve of that boy. Oh, you say you over there asking for $1,500. How you gonna have an event and ask for $1,500? How you gonna have when I had my events, what she calling it, the meet and greet and saying, girl, would you stop bragging about this $30 thing, girl? If I go and take somebody to McDonald's, bitch, that's $30, girl. He always acting like everybody got their money. Nobody complained about the money. No, why would they complain about $30, girl? The fuck are you talking about? You want people to fly to San Antonio of all places, girl, and pay for a hotel? You got to pay. Of course, you had to be in the house along with your trade, King Jives. I ain't saying about you, King Jives. I'm saying that's why he brought you there. But what I'm saying is, you act like you have some big events. What big event? You had dinner, girl. Some people, when they cook shit, they have dinner every night. Certainly Sunday dinner, girl, they got that many people. 8 people? What are you bragging about? Oh, the San Antonio events. The events. So he wants to go over here, still trying to piss on this woman, W situation. Her life. Why do you feel like you can do that to W, Jay Wilson? Why is that okay for you to do that, right? You wanted to be kind of pick me niggas who you absolutely need to feel like you're on a higher plane than someone else. You absolutely have to pick on other people, right? You have to push them down because you're not really up, girl. You're not up nowhere, Jay Wilson. You're a fool. You're an idiot. I'm just saying. You say you had a PhD. You have a PhD, and you have the vocabulary of a high school graduate. I'm just being honest with you, child. That's why you cling to the words. All you got to say, I said one time, somebody's not funny. Girl, she turned that into her whole stick. Somebody said emotional intelligence. She said, I think it was Kaya. She said emotional intelligence one time. This nigga done said it 3,000 times since then, right? You're picking up on these words, Jay Wilson, and repeating yourself and repeating yourself and repeating yourself constantly because you don't have any vocabulary. You just don't have words, and you're not particularly quick, right? That's why I intimidate you when I come to your channel, because you're not really quick enough. It takes you time to think of your insults, right? And you're careful about who you choose to pick on. You have a bullying spirit, Jay Wilson, because you're an insecure piece of shit. I hate to be so blunt, but that's the truth. Where is Mark? We don't have we gotta get justice for Mark. Where he at, girl? Did that boy finally come to his senses? Did that boy finally come to his senses? I'm tired of this nigga going on and talking about we in some love affair. Oh my goodness, Bashful B. I was just thinking about you. I said, oh, I see Bashful B is around, but he don't come over here no more. Why? What did I say now? What did I do, Bashful B? I know it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Sometimes when you make a living running your mouth, you don't know what the hell who you done insulted today and all that kind of stuff. He likes looking down on Rico and Dovey. That's it. Look at the people he picks on. It's disgusting. Right? He preferred when Rico was homeless. I'm not bullshitting you. That was a come down for him when Rico actually got an apartment. Oh, it's government assistance. It's not your damn business, Jay Wilson. Right? All this government assistance shit from trailer trash. It seems so strange to be receiving all this harsh judgment about people's living conditions from someone who is essentially trailer trash. Right? Girl, you got to reach up to touch bottom. Correct? And a lot of that trailer trash mentality, it is still in you. Right? That's why you believe it is more of an insult if somebody gets food stamps because they need them. But you think begging for people's money is somehow better. I have more respect for the person to go down there and get the stamps. They're an American citizen. If they need help, get it. But not you. You got to come on here and beg, and then you want to criticize everyone else and call them all beggars. I don't understand it, Jay Wilson. You want to come over here and pretend to be a successful black man, but you're not. You're a disgrace to the race, a pause to the cause. Jay Wilson, you have the nerve to be coming here talking about your same gender loving nigga. Let me tell you something. You are gay. You are gay. Always trying to find some way to dress it up to something else. No, girl, you're just gay. You're a fucking dick pig. You have been caught online on these nasty sites more than anybody else on here, girl. You're gay, just as gay as we are. You say, oh, that's the white people's gay. That's okay. When they fight for marriage for your black ass, or when they fight for your rights, are they white people then? No, you have something in common. You are gay. You are also all kind of other stuff too. You also gay and you're Chinese, or you're Mexican and you're Chinese, and you're gay, and you all this stuff. But you are a gay man. Get off this same gender loving. I'm same gender. You ain't same gender shit. You're a dick pig. You take it up your fat ass if somebody will do it. That's what you are. That's what you are. Accept what you are. We know you're just not getting your feet wet at 50 years old, girl. You got to reach up to touch bottom, baby. Woo! That's low. Under the underbelly of a turtle, bitch. That's how low you ass is. Jay Wilson, when you went back to Florida, did you go and visit the trailer park, girl? Did you go and see your friends and family in the trailer park? Now, let you tell it, they all successful. Everybody went to school. Everybody went to school. You got 9, 11 niggas in that trailer, girl. And everybody is all, what are they, all professors? Hopefully, they're all more successful than you, Jay Wilson. Hopefully, because a house is not success. A house is a bill. A house is a bill. Yes, you can fudge it. You can work and work and work and work and try to keep up with them payments, girl, for something else that other people are just going to work and pay their bills. Why? Because they make a living. You ain't never made no living, girl. That's why you got to come and exaggerate all these numbers, the hundreds and thousands. Jay Wilson, you haven't even had the decency to answer these people's questions about why you came on here lying, saying you had a job paying you $125,000 a year. You made it was an out lie, and you never acknowledge it. You just keep on running your mouth, and then you want to talk about somebody else being a liar. Girl, are you not even going to address the issue, Jay Wilson? You said they hired you at $85,000. 6 months later, they gave you a $65,000 raise. Gave you $125,000. Plus, you were driving Uber, so then you called that another $25,000 to $40,000. And then you said you're making $2,000 and $3,000 a month. So basically, all of it was a lie. It was all a lie, girl. Never even address it. Just go right on running your mouth. How y'all doing tonight? What happened, Bashful B? Did you move? Or are you still in your house? I haven't talked to you in a while. Mm-hmm. You have her mannerisms. That's what she said, yeah. You notice now she calling people. If she'll talking to you, she'll call you Miss Bashful and Miss this. Everybody's a Miss that. All the queen just flying out of her now group. She come out here. She said, "I don't think it's anybody's business." You got to be a foolish, 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 foolish fool for you to come back. Hey. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, it's my first live chat. How you doing? Ashley Watkins, welcome. Welcome. Now, they say I'm one of the worst at following the chat. I don't know. I'm getting younger by the second, honey. What's rough trade? You don't know what rough trade is? The ones that rob you when they get through fucking you. That's rough trade. Now, I'm not saying that they all rob you, but there's a certain look, honey. You want to be in danger, child. Rough trade. Homeless trade. Mm-hmm. Folks in the S&M want to whip your ass and all that kind of stuff, child. Mm-mm. He said, Wally said he sent a collegiate personality over there. Jay Wilson wasn't interested. But when he went over as a thug, that's what it was, baby. Bring the lube. I'm ready. Come and plow it out, honey. Make me feel like I feel like inside, child. Pump and dump. I'm waiting on him to read the chat. Well, Lord have mercy, where am I at? Because did I miss all the chat? Lord, I always do, don't I? There's a lot of people in here, honey. Well, I got to tell you, I recommend people who are still using Comcast. What I got that thing that whatever the little box they give you is free. But I'm telling you, I have not suffered. I installed it today. My internet is the exact. Oh my God! Wait a minute. I hope this video is not blurry. This thing comes on at 2. I should have perfect internet. Anyway, I felt kind of bad because I know I've been in this apartment for 12 years. What was that? I've been in this apartment for 12 years. And I had Comcast before that for the other apartment was 4 years. So basically 20 years I've been paying Comcast for something I don't even need. I mean, I was literally watching absolutely nothing on Comcast. And yet, even if the bill is only cut by $100, I mean, that's like $6,000 I paid Comcast unnecessarily. So consider it, people. If you have like something like Netflix or you have YouTube, that's really all you need. All these thousands and thousands and thousands of movies. So that's an accomplishment for me. Got rid of Comcast. Some people will break it down even more, honey, and get free internet and all that. I'm not that invested, but they do have pretty good internet. It wasn't King. Always bullying Dobie. Yeah, I don't like that bullying thing, child. All the people you can be on here beefing with, you always seem to want to go to those certain kind of people. And they're not certain kind of people, really. Just pay attention to who he goes off on, honey, and how he just digs and drives. See, the universe rewarded him for his evil deeds 2 months ago, but apparently that wasn't enough. So he's got to stick his finger back in the socket again, get another jolt, right? Because only thing Jay Wilson's going to understand is only thing he's going to actually understand is a serious verbal beatdown. What is this? Hey Siri, what the hell you? Lord have mercy. What's Siri come on for? I don't use Siri. I mean, I have it. Anyway, I'm starting to repeat myself now. When you click on his link, he controls in there. Yeah, all you do is hear him running his mouth, child. I said, God damn, don't you want the people to say something? I mean, why are you interviewing, girl? Why are you interviewing? First of all, why are you interviewing anybody? Because they can't interview you. Hell, your story is more interesting than anybody else on there, girl. How you gonna have an event? You gonna spend the money on an event? You can't raise no money. Jay Wilson, the only reason you're on here is to get money out of people, girl. What the hell are you talking about, child? I mean, how does your brain work? Today he said, yeah, the dog is fine. The dog is fine. We got cameras in every room. I'm trying to figure out what the hell they got to do anything. Then he said, there's somebody here. Who? Why even say it if you ain't gonna say who it is, girl? Kind of feel like somebody wants your ass. Nobody wants you. You're an old man, girl. You trying to lose 65 pounds in your 50s, bitch. You should have lost them in your 20s. They say you was a roly-poly ass then, girl. They say you wouldn't have been, what do you call yourself? Impulsive eater or whatever, stress eater, all that. You wouldn't have had to lose the weight if you never had the weight, right? So when you lost the weight last time, you was bragging about how you had lost the weight, right? So how could you lose the weight if you didn't have it to lose? Weight has always been an issue for you, Jay Wilson, and it's not over. Now, we don't know. You could help people by saying, well, look, do this and you can lose the weight in your face. But that's essentially all you have lost, right? That's why you were in there in Florida with a big ass blousy shirt on, trying to pose for a picture like that quick, or bent over with a goddamn waist trainer on, child, and holding your belly in, child. We can see that nothing is shrunk. Only thing shrunk was your head. You're the incredible shrinking woman. I got a few more pounds to lose. I got a few more pounds. Yeah, Jay Wilson, you know you're living in the agony, girl. You killed for one of them double whoppers, girl. You used to get 2 of them at a time, remember? And what's the payoff? Nobody wants you. You're still an old man, old bald head old man, girl, and dead up to your eyeballs. Carrying student loans, girl, from 5 degrees. People's whining and crying they can't pay their bills because they got 1 degree in student loans. You got 5. So you say. Here we go again. So you say. We don't know how much of that bullshit is off a line. Oh, I did it online because I worked there. I had to do it online. I had to do it on. How many degrees are actually online, Jay Wilson? You haven't even answered that, girl. But you have all the questions in the world. You're curious about everything, girl. Now you say you want to pick it up there. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up there. And you said this, and you said that. Oh, did you really steal that money? Did you take that money? Did you, girl? Hold on, I gotta make my lips luscious. They dry. I ain't getting no sleep at all last night. I think I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning. What happens is I take Trazodone to go to sleep. But I woke up, and then to get back to sleep, I switched from Agatha Christie to one of my own books, right? An old book that I wrote a few years ago. But when I read my own books, it keeps me awake. You see, you can't be reading something that's going to keep you awake, right? You need something that's going to put you to sleep. So I won't do that no more. So I had to. I slept most of the day. Mm-hmm. Jay Wilson is very good at throwing shade. So he's a thrower, not a catcher. Girl. I can't believe the people sit over and let him ask all them damn questions. What they asking me questions for, nigga? Can I ask you something? I mean, you're the topic of conversation, girl. Right? Can we talk about Mark? Are you single? Girl, you ever have a partner, or you just have a boyfriend? Right? I mean, can you really call somebody who you see once every week or once every 2 weeks? Is that really a partner? Have you ever talked about that, Jay Wilson? No, everything is just something to brag about, girl. You just brag, 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 brag. But I think that the prize winner is when they found out that you are actually a temp. When you told that humongous lie about this huge career that you have that could not be spoken on because it ain't nobody business. All that old bullshit, girl. And found out you made it up. I always use that one. I'm so far back in my stuff. I'm going to ask my gay friends about. You go ask your gay friends about rough trade. Damn, kills me. Rough trade, baby. That trade look like he gonna knock your ass out. Some of them like that, child. They don't want no gay. They don't want no sissy. I don't want no sissy. What kills me is some of the gay was they don't want nobody who's gay. I said, what? Goddamn. You only want rough trade. You only want trade. There's two words. One is rough trade. That's more of a general term. That's all the way back in the 50s. Rough trade, right? Straightish looking down low boys. But they don't want no gay boy. I said, well, how can they have affection for you? How can they like you if they're not gay? They don't care. That's why the hustling business is so viable, right? Those are straight boys who have sex with men for money. They're not gay, but they know that you are attracted to their heterosexualness. They call those rough trade as well. He's successful to those. Okay, those horrible names. I ain't gonna say it. God before everything. She just sits online. Poor Vivian. She sat online for 2 hours. Didn't say nothing. Just online. Just sitting there. That's his crew. He got a crew of 2 people. Honey. Uncle Tim, when I get blocked for being human, I unsubscribe all my devices from those CC rats. What happened? You got blocked for being human? I'm sorry you got blocked for being human, honey. I very rarely block anybody over here. Well, trolls, they got to go, I got to start thinking about this next book. Now, the other one is not published yet. The second book in the series. It's called, I forgot the name of my book, child. Deadly Wager. Deadly Wager will be out very soon. I don't know, 3 weeks or a month or whatever. The editor has it right now. But it was intended to be a trilogy. Now, I know everybody doesn't read like they used to, but some people read books. So that's why I like to write them. But it's supposed to be a trilogy. So there's one more book in that series to go. So right now, I'm just trying to think of what else would be pertain to the beef sector, because this whole series is about the beef sector. In fact, the first book, Murder in the Beef Sector. The second book is Deadly Wager, a murder in the beef sector novel. And then there's got to be a third one to make it a complete trilogy. So I'll probably write, I don't know if it'll be my last book, but certainly one more. I think I should do something with the trolls. Troll Nation or something. Something. Maybe somebody start offing the trolls. Somehow or other, I, like a lot of writers, are obsessed with murder. Why is there somebody got to die? Somebody got to die in this motherfucker if I have to kill him myself. Hi, from Denver, Colorado. You in my new book. It takes place in Denver, Colorado. A lot of it takes place in Denver. The one that hasn't come out quite yet. You will be in San Francisco in September. I would like to treat you. Yeah, someone was just here. I answered in the comments my address. I mean my email address, but they were already gone back home in Ohio. Yeah, I think it's posted somewhere. When you get ready to come, just let me know. I live right in the heart of San Francisco. I found my thrill in San Francisco. Is that how it goes? Block me for. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. She's God wrath. Jay Wilson blocked me for laughing in your chat. Lord have mercy. Everybody, girl, everybody laughing. The whole town's laughing at you. Why? Because you put it on YouTube. You brought your sorry ass on YouTube, and we gonna talk about it. Controlled. Oh, for trolled. Oh, controlled. Controlled. Trolled. If I go with the trolls, I haven't decided yet. If I go with the trolls, that's a possibility. Controlled. Although I end up with a whole list of possible names, and I never know what to call a thing until after it's done. It kind of speaks for itself, you know. Thank you, Elaine. You can laugh at Jay Wilson if you want to. He brought his sorry ass on here. Pretend like he don't need the money. How you pay that mortgage this month, Jay Wilson? You said the people paid you $3,000 last month. Although everybody who got a brain knows that ramshackle house you got, girl, that damn track house they put up in 4 months, girl, ain't no damn $3,000 a month. I doubt it's more than $1,600, $1,700, girl. You are in San Antonio. I mean, let's keep it real, honey. Lord have mercy. Listen, thank y'all for coming in today. Y'all have a lovely evening. Let me do my perimeter check. Sometimes you got a hot story or break before you get offline, you know. Who is this? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Brian, your thumbnail. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I didn't follow all of the. I guess that Natalie Nunn and Milan Christopher are going at it hot and heavy over the same issue of what happens on that show. I hope we're not going to find out this whole damn thing was a scam and that it was a beef created by the network. But it seems like he's actually going to start his own network. That's what he makes it sound like. But we don't know. We never know what's real in the reality TV world, honey. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. I don't see anything going on that we got to speak on. I see that guy in London. What's his name? Morris. He done lost his job. They're rough over there too with the politicians. And good to see you, Bashful B, and all you guys. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We'll talk again later. Bye.